Clark, any tips for biceps? Clark, do you take supplements for your hair, or is it just good? I take supplements. I'm 30 and have more in. Clark, how do you still get on covers of magazines at almost 60 years old? Years ago, when I first started, I said, I'll always be ready. So there have been times when Mike wasn't ready or available for a magazine, and I was. And it was because I made that statement and lived up to it that I got a lot of opportunities in the magazines, and it still holds true today. Like, I could shoot a cover of a magazine today if I put on tanning, and I don't even really need it. So, and I kick doors down. Like, if people don't understand how much they need me, I help them understand how much they need me. I can sell magazines. What is your favorite gym? Mine at my house. I'm currently going to a gym in Vista, California called The Gym, which I'm loving because it's got my program back on track. I feel very motivated again to train. I was in maintenance mode, honestly, for 20 years. Now I feel like I'm getting back into building mode. I want to put on some muscle.
That's right.
You know, I'm pretty excited about it.
Jacked.
Yeah, and the atmosphere in there is great. You take your shirt off if you want. No one's in there judging you.
Nice.
Clark, any tips for biceps? Variety, right? There's only so many curls available to us. You just have to be consistent with it. So what I would say is really get mind-muscle connection when you're doing your curl. Like, really focus on squeezing your bicep first, and then go into the, oh God.
Dang.
Then go into the, damn, no wonder he asked me that question. Let's go. Let's get the backside. Ah.
Look at that peak.
Oh. Oh. I got a cramp. Clark, could you explain the difference for squats with zero drop shoes and heel? That'd be a Mike question because he's wearing his heeled shoes right now. Why? Because he just wanted to be taller than me. Yeah, I don't like get into squats that much, so I couldn't really honestly answer that question.
They imitate more dorsiflexion.
There you go. Imitate more dorsiflexion. Clark, do you take supplements for your hair, or is it just good? I take supplements. I'm 30 and have more in.
And you have more hair.
Clark, nice peek on biceps. So collagen, someone asked a question earlier on collagen on my page. I believe collagen is a great supplement to supplement. I see people bashing collagen online now, which I don't get it. I don't understand it. Again, if it works for you, I know for a fact collagen works for me. My nails grow faster. My hair feels thicker. My skin looks better. My connective tissue is on point. Are upright rows worth it? Yes, I love upright rows. I like to do wide grip. I'll tell you a funny story. The only article I ever read in a Muscle and Fitness magazine, I've only looked at pictures. I've never read an article. There was one article that I read in 1989, and it was a very small one, and it was showing upright rows with a wide grip like this. And I've been doing them ever since, just like that. And I really believe they work on,
shit.
You know, come on, man.
All right. So it's not, you don't just have bias.
I don't just have bias. I have it all. Like, what? Is this normal for a human to look that way at 60? Dude, I saw my back yesterday. I went into a posing room.
Oh, nice. Oh, they got one at the gym?
Yeah.
With the angled mirror?
Yeah. I'm like, my back is ridiculous, man.
Yeah.
Do you think the size matters of your biceps, or is it how physically strong you are? Size only matters for what I do, because I'm not trying to be physically strong. I don't make my living off of being physically strong. I make my living off of how I look. And being physically strong helps, but do you do your arms once a week? Mike's on the phone call and buying properties all around the country. He's doing entrepreneurial stuff. Collagen, beef liver powder, cod liver, or all joint health. There you go. Maddie's just dropping bombs over here left and right.
How much collagen do you take?
I take whatever the recommended dosage is, 2 scoops a day.
Yeah.
Yep. Collagen is huge. You have to. I just realized that Mike's hovering over my shoulder back here.
And to your left?
And to my left and to my right. But Hey, Clark, power bodybuilding is our livelihood. What's your other life driving forces? My life driving forces is purpose, knowing that God put me on this planet to do what I do. And I wake up every single day feeling blessed to do that. And I set my intentions on positively and powerfully affecting everyone I come into contact with on a day-to-day basis. Honestly, I do. That's something that I created for myself years ago in my mission statement. What's the point in lifting biceps if your biceps don't get bigger? I don't think the goal necessarily for everyone is to get bigger. I think the goal is to maintain lean muscle mass so your body's more efficient metabolically and you're not just wasting away and just becoming skin and bones, because that's the alternative if you don't keep your muscles strong. Love the video of you throwing the football and hitting the goalposts. Awesome. Thank you. I appreciate that, Pete. And people will often ask, how many times did you try before you did that? Honestly, I tell the truth every single time. If it takes me one, I'll tell you one. If it takes me 3 days, I'll stay out there 3 days. And here's the thing. I'm more impressed with someone that takes 3 days to do something than the person that gets it on the first try. Because that means I'm just relentless. Like, I'm literally relentless. And if you were to watch me, and it's a funny story because the trainer there, Coach Foote, sat in his office one day and watched me for 3 days try to make one shot. He said, Clark, I didn't want to come out and interrupt you, but I sat in there and laughed at you for 3 days. And I thought, you're a freaking maniac. No wonder your son was such a great athlete for us. I can see where he got it from. And the trick that I was trying to do was throw the ball and bounce it off the ground and land it into a trash can. It took me 3 days to hit that shot. And I did it because I challenged an NFL Super Bowl champion quarterback that I would do it before him. And I did. I'm 55 and been in maintenance mode for a while as well. Do you think it's good to add muscle? Yeah, Monsters Madness. I think that after a point in time, you know, guys like us are, if we're lacking a challenge, then we kind of just get complacent. And in all honesty, I was getting complacent with my workouts. And one day I was just driving, I would pass this gym every single day going to another gym that had an environment. It was great for socializing, but I realized I was in there doing more business and socializing than I was training. So my body was suffering. And then one day I said, you know what? I'm going to hit this gym. And I went in and it clicked with me. And it was just the timing, right? It was meant to happen on that day. And man, I've been so creative. I've been shooting content and getting great workouts and training every day and not taking days off when I normally would. So I'm pretty excited about what's going to happen. Sorry if repetitive, but what about behind the back presses? I think they are underrated. Mike does them. He was doing them this morning. If you can do them safely, then do them. If you're someone who cannot do them safely, work your way into doing them safely by just doing your hands and then a PVC and then something a little bit heavier. But here's the issue, right? You're just lacking in this mobility. So if you can increase that mobility, you're going to be better off in life. Because what happens when I throw a football? What am I doing? I'm whipping my arm back like that, and I'm doing the same position, you know? So there's reason. And Mike talks about being athletic all the time. You want your spot?
No, you're okay.
And so